Here we go.
Yeah.
This is Willie. Willie, can you introduce yourself really quick? Give people a rundown of who you are, and then just go ahead and let us know what's happening. We want to hear what's happening on ground right now.
Yes, sick. You guys ready right now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're live. You're live with us on Funker 530's YouTube.
Oh, fuck. That sounds like I'm fucking famous now. Everyone calls me Willie. An ex-corporal out of the Australian infantry. I'm here in Kramatorsk, which is far eastern Ukraine. Woke up at I'm with my mate Bryce Wilson at Bryce Wilson AU. I'm at Willie Beating Cancer on Instagram and pretty much everywhere. Anyway, woke up at about 4:30 to like a rolling thunder sound, the old sound of Artie. And sorry, I'm sucking air. We had to do a bit of a fucking quick hike to a better location at least. Bryce calls me and I text him. I'm like, hey, bro, I think if you're hearing what I'm hearing, this is going down. Anyway, yeah, fucking look out the window and there's just Artie landing. We decided to move to a different location, which we're at currently. And on the way, we're humping it down, man. People are pretty bloody calm on the streets, but there are more and more people pulling cash and evacuating. We had seen plenty of incoming rounds. Anyone that was on my live stream on Instagram would have seen one of those fucking Gucci-ass Russian missiles, like the hypersonic ones with like little fucking wing dickies out the side. That came straight over the top of us and impacted into a mushroom cloud. I don't know, only hundreds of meters, maybe under a kilometre in front of us. We suspect into the airfield. If they're here, then yeah, the front lines are only 40 k's from here, and we're copping rounds here. We're hearing fighter jets coming over the top and dropping fucking weapons. We are unsure of whose fucking ones they are. I don't have body armor. I'm just fucking rocking with the beard protection. Thank fuck Bryce has it. And we'll fucking see from there. I'm trying to video both on live and with my fucking camera gear, but we'll see how we go. So yeah, is there any questions? Anything you want to know?
So we're hearing reports that this isn't specific to the east, though, right? Can you give us a better understanding of? And I know you probably mentioned it, but just to focus on where you are, which obviously is seeing some activity.
Yeah, so I'm in Kramatorsk, which is basically the city before, the large city before Donetsk, Donbass, Luhansk area. Were occupied, now independent states. So we're about 40 to 50 kilometres, 25 miles. Before that, people were staged here, journalists and dickheads like me, just random vloggers, were staged here to then move into those Donbass sort of regions to film. So, there's a couple of hotels here with some Western journos and shit. But as far as fucking everywhere is getting hit currently at the moment, I have a lot of friends in the city of Kharkiv, which is about 2 million people. That is about 20 k's from the Russian border, but a bit further north from where I am.
North, right.
And I've who are they're just civilian mates looking out their windows and seeing fucking shelling pop in all the time. Now I am a good 400 or 500 kilometers further east than the capital of Kiev, if not further, and Kiev capital is 100% experiencing explosions. I'm not sure on what degree, but yeah, pretty fucking wild.
So we have reports of ground incursions in the Odessa area and Mariupol in the south. We also have reports, unconfirmed, of course, because we're so far separated, of Russian paratroopers in Kiev, specifically near the airports. What's the next step? Obviously, withholding, as much as possible, please and thank you. What's the next step for you? Where are you? What are we doing? An hour from now.
Look, I don't want to speak too much on locations or movements. We've moved directly out of anything that was booked under names or tracked. We've moved out, but look, at this point, we need to make some crucial decisions on where we go, what we do. Yeah, no, we're making decisions and doing what we can, but we will see how it looks. There are people here just going to fucking work as usual, bro. My friend speaks Russian, and he's speaking to people going, "Oh yeah, I'm just going to work." There's buses driving around. There's, and it's sort of a 50-50 split. There's half of us like us running around going, Jesus Christ, and the other half being like, we've done this before. We know how this goes. So I'll try and keep you updated. As far as the forces in Mariupol and Odessa, I can't confirm because I haven't seen it with my own eyes. But from all intents and purposes of what we've heard and seen through networks, yeah, those reports are fairly true.
Okay. Well, Willie, you know, I know you had to be brief. You know, is there anything that you'd like folks to know, you know, about you specifically, about, you know, your mission? You know, they've got the links to your channel. They'll be headed over. I just want to make sure that we're giving you that opportunity to just say hello and you know, kind of introduce yourself as well.
Really appreciate it. No, I'm Willie. I was medically separated from the Defence Force due to a brain cancer that is ongoing terminal illness, and I want to get, you know, I miss sort of that military lifestyle, so I'm trying to get into this like conflict media journalism game. So I thought Ukraine was the place to be. Where to follow me is at Willie Beating Cancer, Willie beating cancer on Instagram and YouTube. And the gentleman I'm with, who's a professional photojournalist and who's worked here for years, is at Bryce Wilson AU on Twitter and Instagram. We'll be updating as much as we can as while, you know, there's phone lines open and we can do stuff like this. But we will see. But otherwise, we'll see on the other side, I guess.
Yes, sir. So, Willie, I don't want to keep you for too long. All I can do is ask that you do your best to stay safe, stay out of as much harm's way as possible, and we'll be looking forward to checking in regularly on the updates that you're providing. I've been following along with all this, with all the, not only the live streams but the videos that you've been putting up, and it's helped me stay up to date really well. And I appreciate, you know, you taking the time to talk with us.
Nah, thank you, legends. I really appreciate it, and hope you guys all stay safe. And like, I'm not a religious dude, but send a fucking thought and prayer to the gentlemen on the front line at Ukraine and the Ukrainians who, you know, at the end of the day, I can fucking pack up, hump it out, and leave. These lovely fucking people here, 40 million of them can't leave. So yeah, keep them in your thoughts, dudes.
We absolutely will. Again, Willie, thanks for being here. Be safe. You know, cover your ass, and, you know, get home when you can. All right.
Easy, dudes. Okay, thank you, guys.
Yes,
Thanks.
sir.
See you soon.
Out of here. That was Willie beating cancer. If you guys are unfamiliar with Willie, Willie is on ground in Ukraine right now. I want to say he's, you know, only a few dozen miles away from the Donbass region, but he is also hearing and seeing of the same activity that we're seeing unconfirmed reports of, specific to Kiev, hearing about reports that are that there is activity happening in Mariupol and Odessa in the south. There's a lot of activity that's happening, not just in the east. Putin's specific statements earlier were that this operation was going to be targeting eastern Ukraine, but we have pushed beyond that with activity all the way into the middle near Kiev.